5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Then we have had the privilege of welcoming the Prime Minister of China. After a great deal of efforts, we have broken new grounds in promoting our more closer relations with that great neighbor of ours in the north. We have successfully concluded the agreement on the basic fundamental principles which should guide the delineation of the solutions of the complicated border problem between India and China. Therefore, I wish to dispel this illusion, and I do say so with respect because it is an illusion. We are not part of any military alliance, and we are not ganging up against any other country, least of all against China. And I am being absolutely truthful in my public discussions and in the press conferences that I addressed. In my meetings with the US dignitaries, I made it quite clear that we are engaged and we want to remain engaged with China, our great neighbor. Our economic relations are greatly expanding, and I see new horizons in our economic relations with that great country, and it is our wish and desire to work together to strengthen the forces of peace and prosperity in Asia and Europe. Therefore, I wish to dispel this opinion which may exist that what we have done with the United States is at the cost of China or any other country. What we are seeking is that we need an international environment which is supportive of our development efforts. India's principal concern is to get rid of chronic poverty, ignorance and disease which still afflict millions and millions of our population. Great things have been done since India became independent, but that journey to get rid of poverty is still unfinished, and we will make all efforts domestically to reach the goal. In the world we live in, no nation today can prosper independently. I recall what Pandit Nehru himself said, and that was a prophetic vision. In 1947, he said that in this world that we live in, peace, prosperity and perhaps disasters are also indivisible. So in this interdependent world that we live in, we need a supportive environment. And right or wrong, the United States influences that international environment, and therefore I do not say that there is anything wrong for us to seek close cordial relations with the US while doing nothing which will affect India's dignity and honor as a sovereign independent country. We are dependent on hydrocarbon imports for meeting 70% of our requirements. That is too large a dependence. Therefore, in our quest of energy security, we must widen the options that are open to us, and nuclear energy is one such option. Then there I was being faithful to the vision of Pandit Ji. You look at the resolution which was adopted by the government of India when the Atomic Energy Commission was set up. The Atomic Energy Program of India was brought into being with an eye to create new avenues for us to generate power. that program has got into difficulties. Stop. This is no fault of our scientists. Stop. They have done exceedingly well under very difficult conditions. Stop. But we have to recognize the realities. Stop. Therefore, I felt that if we have to find ways and means to create an environment in which this nuclear apartheid, all these restrictive regimes which have been erected in the last few years, which have blocked our capacity to leapfrog in the race for social and economic development through the use of high technology, if somehow we could get rid of these restrictive regimes, then we would have widened the development option in the area of energy security that India badly needs if it is to realize its economic and social destiny. Stop. Over.